All righty, frequency and use. It was just used by me, so that doesn't count. All righty, my name is Paul, K4PEW, net control for the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net. Is there any emergency or priority traffic? You weren't quick enough. There isn't any. If there is, just jump in there, and we'll help in any way we can. But 911 is your primary source of emergency service. Or you can call Sears Emergency Service to get your appliances fixed if they're still around. Anyway, anytime you can break in for that. For information on this, you can watch us right now on YouTube, which is just look up my call. Know that it's there. Also, you can look us up on our 146415 146415415.415.net. I'll get it straight after all these years. And you can see all the information we have about Simplex. It does have some good information on there. Or you can go to our groups.io site. That's GROUPS. Then there's a /, and a small g, and a /, and an MJSS for Mount Juliet. And if you don't get any of that, just write me an email at k4pew@arrl.net. We normally meet, as we have been doing for the better part of 7 years now, on 146415 on Wednesdays and Saturday nights. We did do it for Sundays for a while, but then we realized we were jumping on 2 days of the week that people who go to church on Wednesdays and or Sunday evenings, or both. And that gave them no opportunities to be on this. So we changed it to Saturday. Not that that's any information to anybody now. Purpose of net is to have fun. Figure out who you can hear, who you can't hear. You can hear who I'm listening to, of course, on YouTube. Active list of who they can hear and can't hear, because it's not the same people checking in every week, although we often get the same list of usual. Not all. Announcements. We got the two big ones, of course. July. Well, Field Day's coming up in June. That's when you can look that up. ARRL Field Day. You can look up all the information about that if you want to participate. That's an easy one. The Ham Fest in July. It's July 31st in the Wilson County Fairgrounds, put on by the Wilson County Amateur Radio Club. And then, in Hunt, a nice Ham Fest with a lot of major vendors there. I think all the major vendors are put on. I expect they'll be there this year, and that's August 21st. But save your money for those 2 days. We got lots of time. We got all of the rest of April, all of May, all of June, and most of July to save up your coin events. Does anybody have questions to the announcements or additions or whatever? All righty. Got nothing. Tonight is net number 685. We're starting from the east. And I don't know if there's any significance in any of that other than 685 seems like a big number. But we check in where we ask for demand, actually. We demand that we give the call, your name, and your location, and your firstborn. Now, if you don't have a firstborn, don't worry about it. We'll take the secondborn or whatever. But anyway, those three things, and we'll be starting with short time check-ins right now. Short time check-ins before we get rolling here. Anybody out there short time?
WB0NLO, Mark in Northwest Wilson, short timer.
Very good, Mark. Everything all right?
Doing fine. Just babysitting a wife after a little minor surgery today.
Well, that's much more important than that.
Not much, but a little.
She's obviously not in the same room.
Obviously.
All right, very good. That was Mark up in Northwest Wilson. That's Whiskey Bravo for Oscar. Oscar. Who else is short on time?
Sparta.
Man, I heard like a trip. So I assume that's Whiskey Victor 4 Delta was first. Ken, you in and out, are you?
Yes, I am. I wanted to see you off up here tonight, but, butts in.
Well, you can listen to it later tomorrow, or you can watch the whole thing. All right, that was Ken in Smyrna, short on time. Whiskey Victor 4 Delta. No apologies necessary. So who else was in there on that train wreck we just had?
Whiskey Alpha 4 Zulu Hotel India. Short timer.
All right, that's the first.
Yeah, I got some homework here today. I'm going to go clean up the shop here.
Working on your GED.
Tables and books and stuff.
That fire marshal stopped by, said it was a fire hazard.
He did, my wife.
I'll bet. Very good. That's James. Appreciate you being here, James. That's James here in Mount Juliet. Hotel India. Who else is there?
KM4, wow, yeah, short timer.
Oh, I think that's a first for you.
Yeah, probably.
All right, everything okay?
Yeah, I'm here in Mount Juliet with the family, and so I won't be able to check in on 10 meters either.
You're going on the.
No, I'm on an HT right now.
Well, that's different than a handheld.
It's the same thing.
I just want to make sure. Hang with you. All right, that's Michael, KM4YRF here in Mount Juliet. Checking in, dealing with some family issues, or just visiting with family. Yankee, Romeo 5. Who else is short on time?
Kilo Oscar 4, Oscar Tango Yankee.
You just broke the rules. Supposed to give your name and your location.
Kroger Park. You can have the second one.
Very good, Lewis. No, I was just joking. People routinely do that, presuming I know who they are, but not everybody else knows.
That's true. That's true. I'm curious about the field day stuff. What is that?
That's the ARRL Field Day, which I think somebody's got to be listening. Yeah, it's the last Saturday in June. It starts usually around noon. Apparently you've not participated in one of those.
No, I haven't. Yeah, I've only been at Hampton for 6 weeks, 7 weeks now.
Yeah, you'll do some research. Just do a little bit of research and put in ARRL Field Day 2021, and it'll have all the information, different rules for. It's kind of a contest, but a lot of people just use it as a interesting way to see how well their antennas are performing and your HF abilities. Do you?
Negative. Yeah, I doubt I could get very far. A couple miles.
Well, you can cruise around meters or in 70 centimeters because there may be activity there as well. Sometimes there is.
Okay, yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, I'm kind of curious what that people just got up. I don't know.
Very good. That's Lewis and Majo. Yeah, just look it up on the web. ARRL 2021 information. And that was Kilo Oscar 4 Oscar Tango Yankee, and he's here in Mount Juliet. Anybody else short on time?
No, go. Juliet Foxtrot, Rick in Ashland City.
All right, Rick, hold on. Was that you, Greg? Charlie Victor Echo?
That's I'm going to learn my Brawley and I-40 on the way home.
Very good. Yeah, I had to recognize your voice because I didn't hear it. Mobile. What did I just say? That's right. I wrote funny. My brain is working backwards. I wrote down Glenn, and I know your name's not Glenn. That's correct. My brain took over. All right, sorry about that. Not that anybody would have noticed if I hadn't said it. Rick, how you doing?
I'm doing better, man. How are you?
I'm doing. Starting to warm up. I don't like it.
Yeah, the cooler's a little better, but it's going to be coming. So,
Oh yeah, no. I told my wife. I said, okay, all my shirts are now formally tank tops. That's it.
That's all you need to know right there. I'm with you on that one. Everybody doing good.
Hold on one second. I think I wrote down your call wrong. Kilo November 4 Tango Juliet Fox.
That's a Roger. Roger.
It's easy for me to get things mixed up with so many calls. But anyway, that's Rick. He's in Ashland City. Good signal tonight. I think we have very good conditions tonight. Kilo November 4 Tango Juliet Foxtrot. Great signal though, really, Rick. It's just outrageous conditions. Who else is short on time? It seems like everybody is tonight. All right, we're going to go with everybody who's got a lot of time. No, we're going. We're going. Do we have any first-time check-ins? Please come up. How about out-of-towners? I know we got 2 people here from out of town who are just here for a few days.
WB9RXK, John.
Yeah, I thought I'd get you jumped right in there, John. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm portable walking up here on Rutland Street Road, I guess, over by Providence Landing, on kind of a high spot on my Anytone 878, 6 watts.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're 20 over, a little over 20 over to me with your HT, but again, a high spot within about roughly 2 miles as the crow flies. We're doing real good.
Very good. Well, I appreciate you guys. And it's always exciting to come down and listen to the net and meet new people. So thank you.
That's John. He visits here with his daughter here in Mount Juliet in Brooklyn. Not the Brooklyn you think. It's the Brooklyn in Iowa. Brooklyn, Iowa. Look it up. Nice little town. Whiskey Bravo 9 Romeo. Who else is somebody else is supposed to be in there tonight? Scott, are you in there tonight from Iowa? Scott forgot about us. All right. Anybody else first-time check-ins or short on time? All righty. We'll move right on to starting from the east. All right, James, you can go back to work. East, please come now. You got somebody breaking my squelch on the. Anybody else who has audio, please come in now.
Okay, I'm all right.
Hey, Stan. Yeah, I got your email. I didn't get a chance to call you, get back to you. Sorry you're having to go through all that crap again.
I've been in a lot of pain lately.
Is it limited to certain positions, or is it really?
Last night it wasn't. I didn't sleep hardly anything last night.
Yeah, I have a little bit of that due to just posted on that. Is this still just an overnight kind of thing?
Free off tomorrow. Find out more.
All right, well, keep me posted. We'll figure it out. We'll get you a base station radio and a power from the hospital if we have to. I don't think they'd let us do that. I did use an HT though when I was in the hospital when you saw me there 2.5 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Summit, they didn't care. They even said, "What is that?" I said, "It's a ham radio." And they go, "Huh?" They didn't say a word. All right, very good. That was Stan, Kilo Mike 4 Hotel Quebec Echo. He's in Lebanon. Anybody else east?
And 4LW4EBX.
Hold on, W4EBX. I think I heard, is that Alan I heard in Lebanon? Oh, wrong one. How you doing?
Doing pretty well. How are you, Paul?
Very good, Logan. What do you operate?
Just HT outside. Tower should be going up soon, and been setting up an all-star and echoing node here at the house. Friend JJ said hello.
Ah, very good. You keep in contact with him, I take it?
Yeah, for sure. Me and him, we have our time. So, yeah, I'm out there down on Las Vegas for Peter pretty often.
Yeah, he has a repeater, but I'm not sure. What does he have now?
He operates mostly his UHS stuff. He went from a 420 now, but he just switched up. He's on Mount Potosi now. But and that repeater, it's got great coverage. It's got coverage 4 different.
Wow. Yeah, but being where he is, you think he could do Simplex really easy.
Yeah, I think he just sideband that every once in a while. But he's all over the place. He does all sorts of stuff. But yeah, he does quite a bit of Simplex, I think.
Still got that Australian military handheld.
I will. He's got like it's not a Unity.
The one he had, I may be wrong about this. It used to be picture on his QRZ page. It was upwards of like $700 for this HT, and it was a military Australian radio used, he said, in Afghanistan or somewhere. No HT for $700 something.
Some of them come like that, you know. Sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. Yeah, that could be the that he has off that, but yeah, he's got a bunch of pretty nice ones.
Oh yeah, no, he's apparently got more money.
Yeah, I got you. Anyway, yeah, he's pretty cool, and I've made friends with some of the group out there. I'm kind of not for their whole bow thing. Their thoughts on bow things, and some of them kind of choke people out on the bow thing still. So anyway, I'm not, you know, I hang out with someone. Anyway, that's all I got over here. Talk to you later, Paul.
Very good. Just K4PEW. That was Logan. Some of you probably couldn't hear him. Whiskey 4 Echo Bravo X-ray. I'm sorry. That's who I'm going to talk to. That was November 4 Lima Lima Charlie in Lebanon. And by the way, the guy we were talking about, he lives he's in Henderson, Nevada, near Las Vegas. And he's the one who got some note a year or two ago because he put up a repeater. And then he said it was a no bullfang repeater. Anyway, Eddie, Whiskey 4 Echo Bravo X, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. W4. Had a good wet day today, so I stayed in. I'm working on power supply. And went south, and don't have much else to talk about. It's kind of a boring day. So carry on. You're doing a good job.
Yeah, it won't be boring after today. Everybody out there having to trim their shrubs and lawn and edging and all that other stuff. The water brings out the best in my shrubs. Anyway, that was Eddie here in Gladeville. Whiskey 4 Echo Bravo X-ray. Who else?
SFN.
All right, Tom. You doing all right?
I had to turn you off right this minute and make a rare CW. Hope everybody's doing okay. 73s all around. KB4 SFN.
All right, that was Tom and Martha. God, it's not a person. Kilo Bravo 4 Sierra Foxtrot November. Who else is east?
Tom's in Martha. KG4
Hey, Kevin, what's up?
I ain't not doing Paul.
I'll write your call down. I got it all messed up. Hold on one second. There we go. I still get it mixed up. Hold on. Dang, I feel like an idiot here. I know your call, and I can't even, it's not coming to mind. KG4 MIZ, that's what it is. I have to say the whole. Is everything going right on your end?
Yeah, like everybody else, they get a little bit of rain today, and you know, it's one of those days that you look out the window, kind of don't know what to do with yourself. It's one of them days, but for the most part, everything's well over here.
Yeah, I hope you got your mower all fueled up for that big backyard.
No, what I did before I gave it back to my son-in-law, and well, now I'm gonna have to get it back from him and do it again because that grass, as soon as I go to sleep, it's gonna grow 3, 4, 5 inches.
I look out my back door today, you know, and I see the lawn is laughing at me.
Mine too.
I'm telling you, man, it's so green and lush now. I hate it, and it loves to taunt me. Anyway, that was Kevin. He's in Lebanon. Kilo Golf 4 Mike India Zulu. Who else is? Anybody else east?
Kilo Oscar 4 Oscar Kilo Echo right now. WB4YOV.
All right, hold on one second. I got a dog on my lap in an awkward position now. I did hear Kilo Oscar 4 Oscar Kilo Echo. That would be Roy up there in Madison.
Yes, sir, Paul.
Oh yeah, it's always good. It's to me, it's since we started out with me alone some years ago, and nobody else showed up, which was kind of funny. Number 0 is a great net.
Well, I got you on that. Good deal. Well, anyway, Kilo Oscar 4 Oscar Kilo. On yours.
Very good, Roy. That's Roy in Madison. Kilo Oscar 4 Oscar Kilo Echo. Relatively new ham. Working hard to get his general. When are you going to take that test?
Yeah, the story's out on that yet. I am looking at it, going through it, but yeah, not there yet.
Very good. Hey, Dad. Echo. Many of us are the ham radio, but he's doing a good job. Who was that Yankee Lima Victor station? I think I messed up the call.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. I couldn't hear anything.
Ah, okay. Very good. Somebody just got confused in my mind there, your call. You doing all right?
Oh, did pretty good. Not too much going on today. Like I told you what kind of day I had.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, one of the days just stay in, not go out. But spend most of my time unhooking in my home to protect from the lightning strikes. And, I'm coming up with a better system to make that a little bit quicker.
I don't know. I haven't figured out whether it's worth it or not because I almost feel like if I'm going to unplug all the antennas, I have to unplug crap along with it. And I'm not that energetic. If you're independently poor, it doesn't matter. I'll just have to save up and buy.
Oh yeah. Sometimes you can disconnect. Anyway, most of my stuff's old anyway, so it probably wouldn't hurt me any. Okay, carry on, and I'll be listening.
Oh, it would hurt. You have to pay if you buy new stuff at the new prices.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I bought a new HF rug, just a little cheap. Very nice little rig, pretty nice, but I didn't want to pay the other. My buddy's kind of limited right now, so that's pretty old, but I had still a lot of fun with it.
Is that 718 the one that's down around $600 or something like that?
I still want a part. This will cost me another $600 something, so it does good for it.
No, that's really a nice rig for the money. I mean, they're going to drive the used market right out of the marketplace.
Oh yeah. But I tell you what, I've got an old Yaesu 101 double that I had in a bad place. I didn't put it in a real good place. The bottom side of it's been sitting somewhere in storage area for years. The side got kind of rusted. And I really don't want to fool with it, so I'm thinking it's a good little rig. I'm thinking about giving it to someone if they want it. That's an Icon 101 double E.
Well, let us know if you do that. I'm sure we can find somebody. Anyway, that's Clyde, Whiskey Bravo 4, Juliet. Anybody else east or north? Anybody east or north?
J3CTP.
I already checked you in, so be quiet, Brian. But just before than that, he says he wouldn't remember to be here at 8 o'clock. Wait. Oh yeah, Frank. How you doing, Frank?
Doing good.
That's it. Mike, when you checked in.
Yeah, they had the headset mic on instead of the boom mic, and headset's about 3 feet.
Oh yeah, I know. It sounds okay then. You always have a good signal.
Yeah, well, you're close. You're close enough. I earlier today during the day I disconnected because the storm's moving through, but I guess there's some weather out west.
For everybody so far.
Oh yeah, it sounds like it seems like even the noise floor is low.
Yeah, no, it sounds very good. Anyway, that was Frank, Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Kilo. Need to move right along here. So somehow we're 826. Not too bad. We're doing okay. I got my automatic clock, if you can believe it, the one that's supposedly on the atomic reaction, because it says it's 7:48 and it's not 7:48. It's somewhere around 8:27. Anyway, good to have you in there, Frank. Brian, I think I write your call down wrong. Is it? What's your call? I know it's CTP. What's the prefix?
Kilowatt Alpha 3, Charlie Tango Papa. CTP.
That's what messes me up. Number one, I think you're the only 3 call that we have. That's
I lived in Erie, Pennsylvania, and I got it. Spirited lady. I don't know if you took your test up there, and there was a lady up there that, that'd be the one.
yeah, that's where I.
Well, I wasn't doing anything in 68, so can't blame it on me.
No, just out there in Wyoming fleeing justice.
And just staying low and going feet off of trying to think what we used to do. Magpies. We used to shoot the magpies and sell the feet.
Talk about Heckle and Jekyll.
Well, anything for 15 cents a pair.
Yeah, that's what you told. They were a bounty. I never heard of that before. I've heard of bounties for rats. I don't remember where that was though. Maybe somewhere in India. But bounties for magpies because they eat so much crops. And that was kilo alpha. Man, what a bad memory. You got to check in more often. You see, you forget, then I forget. Not that I don't talk to you 3 or 4 times a week.
On my way to Panera.
Yeah, the Panera King. All right, anyway, there was Kilo Alpha 3 Charlie Tango Papa Brian. He is in Hendersonville. Who else is east or north?
Whiskey 3. Whiskey 1 Alpha Mike India.
All right, I had a Whiskey 3 station in there first. Go ahead.
Whiskey 3 Juliet Charlie Hotel, Justin up from Gallatin. Just figured I'd give you another 3 call there.
I guess Brian is not unique. You both can't be unique, so it's neither of you are unique.
I guess it's whichever end you're looking at.
That's right. Well, all calls are unique. It's just that having a 3 call on. I think you're the only 2-3 calls that we have had on the net. But I was used to in Florida. When the locals around Florida were a lot of people from all over the country, so we ended up. There's a lot of 1 calls, a lot of 4 calls, a lot of 3 calls, a lot of 2 calls. It was all a lot of 4s, but a whole bunch more from the Northeast. 1s and 2s and 5s. So you get used to having. It's not regional like it. Even here, most. I don't know what the number is, but what is it? 90% have 4 calls, I think.
I would agree with that 100%. Yep. The only reason I've got 1 is just the easy way out on a.
I understand. That's why I was raised there in Davidson County, and he, a good old Nashville boy, younger than me, but a little bit. And he was ready his call to whiskey because he wanted whiskey too, or a kilo too, I forget which. And it's he had a suffix NUT. The only way he could get that was going to another location altogether to a 2. So I had to ask him. I said, "Not me for being a Yankee, but you get a call from New York."
Yeah, that's definitely an irony thing there. As far as that southern Yankee.
Lived south of the Mason-Dixon line for 3/4. I don't know what that means.
I'm sure there's an algorithm or something.
Yeah, the algorithm is ask somebody in Cookville what I am, and I'm still a Yankee.
Yeah, all you gotta do is talk. Quick.
Well, no, it's true. I get a kick out of it because I really don't give it a second thought. And then when I go talk to my friend from the South, I go, "Get out of here."
Oh, I can only imagine. That's funny though.
Yeah. Anyway. No, I do notice I have some things I say that tend to be more Southern, if that's the right way to say it. You know, there's just more of that affectation about Southern words. And I do sometimes talk fast, which is what is common to where I grew up, but faster talking. And that's kind of annoying, really. I found, after I lived in the South for a long time, I talk to my mother and I feel like she's talking a mile a minute. And I go, man, slow down.
That's too funny. It's kind of crazy how the dialects work. Because, I mean, a lot of, I think you enunciate, but you can still, you know, you can obviously tell you were born in the northern region as opposed to South Alabama. It's kind of funny how all that works. But we got to quit talking about all this. Let you move on to that.
Yeah, very good. That's Adam, Whiskey 4 Alpha Mike in.
This is Justin, W3.
Gallatin, I knew that. Man, I can't keep anything straight today. No, I got a kick when I was regional manager for a company out of Tampa, and I covered all the southern states, among some other things, but mostly the southern states. And where I could almost tell where people were from, which state or region, kind of by their accent. The Virginia and the Carolinas are so Georgia and Mississippi, and you know, it just changes for the, you know, there are distinct differences if you have an ear for it.
I mean, Louisiana and most of West Virginia. I mean, you're right. You can pick them out pretty easily.
You mean Baton Rouge?
You're right. Coon.
Yeah, no. I know when I got there, I handed the guy a business card in. Look.
Like down there and on the bayou is very distinctive as well. Word.
Yeah, no, I got a kick out of it because they're real good people. I mean, I found that almost everybody I meet in the South is good people.
I mean, same thing goes for Northerners too. Most all of them good people. Just it's all a little bit different. You call it how you're raised, all that good stuff. All of them.
Yeah, very good. That was Justin. Whiskey 3 Juliet, Charlie Hotel in Gallatin. Adam, I'm sorry it took so long getting to you.
I hope you're doing well. I'm actually one of the people, like you described. I wanted the AMI in my call sign when the only way to get it was a W1. But I am originally from up north, so, you know, kind of, yeah, I was given a Kilo Oscar 4 when I first got my license because I was down here. I wanted W4. Same scenario.
No big deal, though. It's just a call. I'm sure you may. Well, I'm not going to go into that story. I had a really obnoxious call at one point, and so I changed it. You can look it up on their calls on the detail. I'm not going to talk about it again. Very good, Adam. That's Adam. Whiskey 1 Alpha Mike India, and he's north.
Kilo Charlie 9 Echo Tango Sierra Paul North Mount Juliet.
All righty. Nine. First time I heard that term was in the military. It was niner.
It means a lot of different things in my industry.
Well, they did it in the industry and in the military, so that it was never confused with the word nine. Wasn't confused with anything else. It was a niner, and I didn't hear it all the time, but I heard it more in the gun range for some reason.
Yeah, we use niner for like an adapter or some sort of trinket that doesn't really have a name. So you just say, hey, hand me that niner over there.
Not a thingy, huh? It's Sierra, isn't it? I wrote down Charlie. It's Sierra, isn't it?
Yeah, Sierra.
Yeah, very good. My mind is not coordinating with my hands today. Who else is north or west?
W14G. That's west.
Hold on. Yeah, I got west in there. Hold on. Whiskey Yankee 4 Golf was first. Jeff, how are you?
Okay, Paul, that's W14G. Reason I'm here tonight is I'm on vacation this week, so I can set up and get in the net.
Awesome. Just for the 1 week?
Get on the net. Usually I'm in bed this time.
Oh, I'm sure. I remember. Yeah, it's tough for you on Wednesday nights.
Yeah. Yeah, unless I'm on vacation.
Oh, yeah. No, it's nice. Vacation, if you notice, vacation days go by like 10 times as fast.
Yeah, I try to take it 2 weeks at one time, but that just kind of got, I didn't like that too much, so I just take a week at a time.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. It's depends on how much you got to work to do at home. Anyway, that was Jeff. He's in Madison. That's Whiskey Yankee 4 Golf. Great signal as always, and I'm glad. Enjoy your days off, by the way. Who else is? Who is the other party in there? Yeah, very good. How are you doing, Charles?
Pretty tired.
Oh, that's what you get for working all day.
I haven't taken a day off in a month.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I used to be afraid to take days off when I was young and working, and I had to support my family.
I've been working my day job, and then after my day job, I go mow lawn.
You go to your what?
Do what?
You said after your day job, you go to what?
I don't know what you're saying. I said after I work my day job, I go mow lawn.
Oh, you say you mow your lawn? I'm not sure what you're saying either. What's my lawn?
Mike, Oscar, Whiskey, space, Lima, Alpha, Whiskey, November, Sierra.
Oh, you mow lawns. Yeah, that's what I said the first time. I said you mow lawn, and you misunderstood what I said. I'm sorry. No, you've got a great signal tonight. Did you change something on your antenna?
Well, I got it at the top of a 70, 80, 100-foot tree.
Well, that's up there quite a bit. No, it's doing great for you. And you didn't have it that way last time, right?
No, this is new. I was able to keep a Paris, Tennessee repeater one night.
Where in Tennessee?
Paris, Papa Alpha, Romeo, India, Sierra, Tennessee. It was a 3.6 repeater about 100 miles west of here.
Yeah, I'm sure you got it up high enough. But you're in a good location anyway with elevation, so that being up a tree is giving you a great location.
Waiting to see if I can hear everyone else. AG4 Alpha.
All right, very good. That's Charles in Joelton area, Kilo Golf 4 Sierra Foxtrot with a antenna way up in a tree, bigger than he had last time.
Kilo Golf 4 with Papa Foxtrot.
Hey.
Alpha Charlie. Take that.
Well, I only asked because the signal was so crappy. Nashville, I knew it had to be an HT, or you were sitting in a basement with a mag mount on your locker.
Yeah, roger that. No, I'm actually in the house on an HT, so 2 strikes there.
Ah, very good. Well, sitting inside the house with an HT, you're doing pretty good. If you must be on the side of the house facing me.
That may be. Let's see. I'm the front of the house faces west, so that would be towards you for me.
Side you're on faces west would be away from me.
Yeah, roger that. So I guess
well, it shows that there's good conditions tonight because I can't imagine I would have normally heard you under those conditions. That's Will in Nashville on an HT on the wrong side of the house, the west side. Kilo November 4 Zulu Papa Foxtrot. Good to have you in there. I think I heard Alan in there. Was that you?
Good afternoon, Herr Meister. W4 Echo Alpha Charlie. You guys were in reference to the word 9. Don't forget in German what that stands for.
Oh yeah, yes, that's right. No, I just remember I rarely use it or hear it these days, but yeah, 9 is just what? It's just flat no, isn't it?
Roger. 999 is a movie based on Adolf Hitler. Just before he took over, I guess it was the night of the Long Knife, and they were going around executing people. Anyway, there's a documentary, and you hear that word quite often. Should he live? 9. Should we take him out today? 9.
Yeah, what a crazy world, huh? Anyway, so what's up, Alan? Are you doing all right?
I am. I just got back from changing out a 100 amp main to a 200 amp main.
And I wanted to give a shout out to Jeff over there. And I forgot your buddy, the WTCP Weller. I need to go ahead and send that to you. But everything's hunky dory, no problems whatsoever. Excuse me. I do have a want, Paul. If anybody's got any 12 or 24 volt DC fans, something that maybe a switching power supply doesn't work, I'm in need of some to help out a gentleman with an amplifier project.
All right, Alan is in need if anybody's got any 12 or 24 volt DC fans, like muffin fans off the back of power supplies, that kind of stuff.
Roger, roger.
All right, if anybody got that, you can find Alan on your is your email good on QRZ? Alan?
I think so, but if not, they can keep me on the radio anytime after the net.
All right, very good. You can contact him after the net or try to get him on his email. I'm not sure if that's good or not. Anybody else? North or west?
Golf 4, India Lima Victor, Jack and Donaldson.
Hey, Jack. Everything well?
Going great, Paul.
Yeah, killer signal tonight. Everybody sounds so good tonight. Even Will on the HT. Could you hear him?
No, I hadn't heard any of the HTs tonight, but everybody else sounds great.
Maybe we ought to have an HT night. You know, I joke, but you know, I don't remember if you were on board when I hooked up my HT on battery, you know, on its own battery, and it was 0.05 watts, and I was able to get about. Well, let's put it this way: Mike could hear me over there in Northeast Nashville.
Yeah, I heard you that night too.
Yeah, it's unreal, unreal. Anyway, it's all in the antenna. That's all it proved to me, because that little HT ain't putting out big watts at 0.05.
Absolutely.
Anyway, good to have you in there. Is Chris out there too?
Yeah. KG4. I was going to key up, and then I hesitated, and I heard Jack. I seen a signal. It was as big as the radio is, like he was sitting in the room. So yeah, KG4 CXC, Chris is all.
All righty, Chris. Everything going well with you?
Yeah, doing pretty good. Just relaxing after a day of work. Hopefully the weekend will get here soon and playing some guitar.
Yeah, well, like I told you, you gotta. You're only about 30 years younger than me, maybe more, and you got to embrace work, no matter how hard, no matter how long. You got to deal with it. I know it's. I remember how tedious some days were, and I didn't like it at all. But you just got to keep your head up on that crap.
Well, everybody has to do it, but life's for living, not working. Working's a byproduct.
No, that's exactly right. I remember somebody telling me decades ago that people work to live, not vice versa.
Well, there are some that actually live to work. I'm just not cut like that, but it takes all kinds.
Oh, no, there are. I know that there are people in certain government jobs, they'll work until they drop dead.
Yep, that's different strokes, right?
Nah, it's not for me. That's why I retired at, what did I retire at? I retired at, let's see, yes, I retired at 60 because I said, I'd rather take the reduced, and I wasn't even ready for, Social Security at 62 because I would collect at 62. I just retired early because I could. I said, no, job change was unnecessary. I'm just going to retire. To heck with it.
Hey, Paul.
You.
I think in reference to your comment, I think the man at the Oval Office is just right behind that pursuit.
Could be, except he's 79, isn't he? 78, 79. Anyway, I might fight at that level. Anyway, no, definitely, some people do, well, unfortunately, some people really delve into their work and they miss out on a lot of other stuff. Anyway, that's Chris, Kilo Golf 4 Charlie Victor Echo. He is in Donaldson. Anybody else, Wes? Well, I heard some breaking squelch there. Anybody copy that? Nobody. Try it again, please. Yeah, squelch is about the same. Either email me. Is nobody copying that check-in? Anybody copying the squelch? All righty. At least I'll check that in if it's up. All right. Try emailing me or something. the best way. Email me. Can't hear you. You either get a real low signal or you're real far away, or both. Anybody else west? West or south?
Kilo 6, Kilo Alpha.
Hey, how are you doing, MJ?
Doing great. Antenna's working fantastic.
Oh yeah, I know your signal was good. I would, if I didn't know where you were, I would think you're over in Lebanon or something.
Yeah, roger that. I heard about 3 different people out there: W4EDX and Label and Clyde WB4YOV and Mike, and I didn't get his call sign, but a couple of letters and it was Romeo at the end.
Oh, that was Frank, Romeo Kilo, or Romeo Kilo, Frank, and he's in Northwest Wilson County.
Sounds good. I'm getting out that far anyway. Yeah, I really enjoyed this new antenna, but I still need to get it up a few more feet.
Oh yeah, the higher, as you know, the higher the better. How high is it now?
It's only 20 feet. The J-pole I had was 25, so I'm going to try for another 5 to 10 feet to see what I can do with it.
It'll make some kind of difference. Tonight is a good night, though. I've noticed on the propagation for 2 meters.
Yeah, roger that. You're about an S8 or 9 here.
Yeah, you're bumping over S7 on the meter here. If my eyes are showing me the right thing here.
Yeah, roger that. Well, I'll let you go back and carry on with the other folks around here and say hello to everybody on the net. Best 73.
Yeah, very good. That is MJ down there in I'll think of it in a minute. Kilo 6, Kilo Alpha down in dang. Hit me with that town name again. It always escapes me.
Woodbury.
Yeah, Woodbury. How come I can't? You know, Jim's in Woodbury too. I don't think. Have you talked to Jim down there?
Negative. What's his call
sign? Kilo Tango. Man, now you got me going. Isn't that horrible? Hold on one second. Well, let me get back to you on that because I don't have it handy in front of me. And I don't want to take up a lot of time here, but you think I remember that, but my mind sometimes fails me on even unfamiliar calls because I get them all discombobulated with Tango Yankee Juliet. Was that it? Yeah, it's Tango Yankee Juliet. See, Kilo Echo 4 Tango Yankee Juliet, and he's in Wood. He's just northeast of Wood. He's north of Woodbury, up in the hills.
I'll try to look him up next time. Yeah, too many call signs in your name, and yeah, get them all. Good 73 to you. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah, I got it right. Kilo Echo 4 Tango Yankee Juliet. My mind hasn't failed me yet. All right, that was Kilo 6 Kilo Alpha MJ in Woodbury. I'll get that straight one of these days. Anybody else or south?
Okay. X4 November Yankee Bill Murfreesboro.
Hey Bill, how are you? Hold on one second. I had Tony. Tony, you doing all right?
Any day above ground.
Is that your baloney picture you sent me or somebody else?
No, that's something I cooked up with Smart Drug, yeah.
I'll have to send that out to the group. It's pretty cute.
Well, thank you a lot. Yep, there you go. And words of wisdom for tonight is ask a starfish.
Ah, that's very good advice, I think. It kind of goes along with the opposite issue with Yogi Berra with his, when you come to a fork in the road, take it.
Absolutely. Well, I don't want to take up any more time. KF4, KFQ, back to group.
Yeah, very good. That was Kilo Foxtrot 4, Kilo Foxtrot KF4, KFQ. I didn't finish put a 0 and then put a O and O thingy at the bottom. KFQ, Kilo Foxtrot 4, Kilo Foxtrot Quebec, Tony in Smyrna, not to be confused with Smirnoffs. Bill, how you doing tonight down there in Murfreesboro?
We're doing just terrific down here. The only thing we're missing, maybe you could move a little closer.
Well, I don't know if I want to. You guys got a lot of rain today, didn't you?
Every time I turned around, it was raining.
Yeah, no, I looked on the weather map in the middle of the day, and everything seemed to be going south. You know, the big heavy stuff was all going south of me.
Well, I didn't have to cut the grass or do several other things outside today.
No.
Oh, we had plenty of things to take care of, though.
Oh, yeah. No, you got to keep busy. Well, very good. That's Bill. He's in Murfreesboro. Kilo Mike 4 November Yankee. I did get that second digit right, didn't I?
I wasn't paying any attention. Kilo Mike 4 November Yankee.
All right, I got it right. Very good. Very good. That's Kilo Mike 4 November Yankee. Bill in Murfreesboro. Who else is Sal?
KK4 UTS, Carl Glayville.
All right, Carl. You must be keeping busy. I haven't heard from you in a little while.
Yeah, we checked in. You know, on the left and right side of the channel, but yeah, we're doing what we have to do. So I'm just glad to hear everybody is doing good here, and we check in when we can, and hopefully you're doing good too. We miss you when you're not here.
Oh yeah, no, it's good to take a day off though.
Well, yeah. Well, I've learned so much just listening, and you know, a lot of times. So, but you certainly are the netpreneur. We'll call it that. You certainly run a net with grace, and we'll call you distinguished netpreneur or something like that.
A net manure?
Netpreneur.
No, net manure.
You don't live on a farm. You behind Walmart.
Oh, I could be. I've done my share of manuring.
And I still swear.
No. Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it?
It would. It absolutely would. But anyway, KK4 UTS, and you guys have a great evening.
Yeah, very good. That was Carl, KK4 UTS, who's obviously mistaking me for somebody who knows something. Who else is, where was I? South.
Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor.
Hey, Larry, you sound good. Are you hearing stations all over tonight?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
All right, well, very good. That's Larry in Rockville. Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. Very great signal. Who else is Sal?
W0G Mark.
Are you just practicing with a push to talk that's noisy?
Okay, I'll hold my foot down better. W0G said our Mark.
All right, no, it was W0. That's what it sounded like.
Well, I was clearing my throat.
Very good. Everything going well. Now you sound good tonight.
Well, thank you. I just talked to WR0U, Scott, over there in Lebanon.
Oh yeah, he was going to check in tonight, but obviously he had some other things to do.
I took over his activities.
Oh, that's all right. But listen, if you're going to make the trip from Iowa to here, you better check in.
That's my whole good half hour on the Lebanon repeater today.
Oh yeah, no, we talked to. I heard him in a conversation with, and sounds like he has a good time when he comes.
He likes it down here, and of course he's well liked up there too. I wish he'd get connected with that fellow from Brooklyn.
Who's got the City of Flags?
Brooklyn, Iowa.
Really? It's not that big a city.
Yeah, I have driven through there, and they've got American flags. State troopers I used to work with has a son that runs a farm agency there. He's a great guy.
No, it's a nice little town. Well, you know the guy who, well, you know that Scott.
Little town of West something, his town, and Westwood, but he's just outside of Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, that's what he said. Mount Pleasant. He says only has 140 people. He said.
Now,
Well, even 8,000 is not a big city. I mean, when I moved to Mount.
Memory. There's a college there, and my mother graduated from 63 or 64. And speaking at her commencement were Werner von Braun, Van Allen, and Art Linkletter.
Man, either they had big bucks or those guys were really great.
And they knew and loved one another.
link letter there. That just seems like such a weird juxtaposition.
Oh yeah, I knew our link letter. I didn't know the other two names.
Werner von Braun helped develop rockets that we used to get to the moon, and the Van Allen radiation belts are named after him.
Yeah, I think I got a couple of those. No, I knew who both of those guys were. It's just pulling your leg. It's really famous guys.
Yeah, in fact, I'm going to pour another radiation belt here. Just a moment. Yep, thank you.
Golf Zulu Romeo. Anybody else sell?
4 Golf Lima Kilo, James, mobile, going towards QTH and Christiana.
Oh, they're from Christiana. Whiskey 4 Golf Lima Kilo, James. Which direction are you headed?
It's in the Outpost Armory on the right, head toward Christiana.
Cool. You're no, there's from your automobile tonight.
Thank you, sir. Not much traffic here. I had a good day. I just left Harrisonville, and that's about it. Just thought I'd check in if I could. Back to the group, W4GLK.
Good, James. It's James Mobile, just going toward Christiana. Whiskey 4 Golf Lima Kilo. Good signal. I heard somebody breaking in there. Anybody south, please come down. All righty. Any late check-ins, please come down. So I'm going to doze off in that silence. We're going to move on to the other categories if we don't get the late check-ins. All right. We're looking for the lollygaggers, lurkers, and sandbaggers. We got any of those? Nobody's willing to admit to being a sandbagger or a lollygagger. How about an SDR dongler? End-time survivalists, flat earthers, anything. People would know about my back window. All righty, we checked in with 36 tonight. Good number, nice average number. We seen 28.415 upper sideband, 28.415. Anybody have any questions or check-ins before I move on?
Question?
All righty, go ahead.
Oh,
You can lay down or sit up. I don't care.
well, I'm sitting right now, but I'm worried about your signal.
But I can go either way.
I will try. I'll try horizontal. See what works this time. KB4SFM. Thank you.
All right, Tom. That was Tom and Martha. All righty, K4PEW. Moving over to 28.415 momentarily. QS1. All righty, this is K4PEW with the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net on 10 meters upward. Come in from the east. Please come now.
Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo, Kilo.
All righty, very good. Hey, were you Frank? Were you MJ down there in Woodbury?
Yes, he was a very solid S8, very good audio.
Awesome. I know he could hear you, and I presumed you could hear him.
Oh yeah, he's S8, and then was it something up in Chilton? He went from where I could almost never hear him to solid S7.
As I mentioned, he raised his antenna up to 60 feet or 70 feet, something like that.
Yeah, he's great though. I couldn't hear him at all. That's
No, he had something really crappy going on there. He finally got it up in the air. All right, very good. That's Frank.
Kilo Charlie 9, Echo Tango Sierra.
For you, Paul.
Yeah. So far, you and Frank are booming in here as well. Seems to be good propagation tonight locally.
9 Echo Tango Sierra in Mount Juliet. That's Paul. Who else is here, north or east or north? East or north? Any more east or north stations? How about north? Or the All righty, Whiskey Yankee 4 Golf. A little weak signal. What's going on there? You doing anything different? Obviously not as good to you either. It's but it's a very low signal.
Well, I'm using the background. I don't have a vertical up yet, but I'm just probably what's going on.
Well, you're copyable, Jeff. You're doing fine. I mean, but I don't have to listen hard to hear you. It's just I wondered if is any other station copying Jeff real well?
I can barely hear it.
Who was that?
Oh, sorry,
Oh, Rick. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're off frequency a little bit there, Rick. Anyway, it's yeah, your frequency. You sound like you're off a little bit. Somebody wants to match up on where he is because I'd hate to break off on the net here. Anyway, who else is that's November 4 Tango Juliet Foxtrot? Who else is west or north?
Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor, Jack and Donald.
Here, Rick in Ashland City, couldn't you?
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's on side bad.
Yeah, I don't know. Rick, are you sure? Yeah, you sound like you're about 112 years old now. All right, very good. All right, good got you in there. Jack, Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor. Who else?
Kilo Golf 4 Charlie Victor Echo vertical.
Very good, Greg. You sound good on vertical. Kilo Golf 4 Charlie Victor. I just wondered.
Not real well, but this is kind of, and I am hearing better than before.
Well, he's also he's horizontal though too on the dipole, so it's gonna be not as where you are. It's gonna be a little rough.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is a little noisy for me tonight.
All right, very good. That's Kilo Golf 4 Charlie Victor Echo in I'll think of it in a second. Where the heck are you? Oh, dang, where are you?
I'm in Antioch.
Oh, Antioch. That's right. I always want to push you down farther south. I don't know why in my mind. Antioch doesn't always come to mind. Anyway, who else checking in? South, I think. West or south? Anybody west or south? Please come in.
Say again?
Have you put up your new 10-meter antenna?
Sure, and it's my end.
Say that again. New antenna yet?
Oh, no. We're hoping to have that done. Got 3 mile benders, 1 6-meter trap vertical R5. We'll put set dipole that also we should work on 60 as well. And then we've got a new 2-meter that I'm going to go up only. It's 2 5/8 waves. Works out. I've got everything laid out. We just got to get the muscle to put it up.
All right, very good. Good to hear. That was Alan in Whiskey 4 Echo Alpha Charlie. Anybody else south or any west or south? Hey, you're on frequency now. What happened?
I don't know. I had something pushed in. It was supposed to be out.
That's heard before.
It's a button that says XIT.
Yeah, no, I got you. I'm with you. Alter the frequency you're on. All right, very good. That was Rick got it straightened out on his radio. That was. I'll get it straight here in a second. Kilo November 4th, Tango Juliet Fox. Who else? West or south?
Hey, Paul. Know that XIT, unless he's got the RIT, the receive incremental tuning, they coincide. But if he's got will affect the transmitter, most people are not aware of the XIT position or the function. Alex, you read me?
Who are you asking, Rick?
I was asking if Alan had a copy on me. Yes, and I'm 50 cycles down because I've got to Honestly, on this radio, it's off by, I forgot how many parts per million, but yes, you're Q5. Okay, thank you very much. I'm sorry to interrupt. Together, you have to have the RIT and the XIT in conjunction. You don't have to. Typically, what I'll do real quick, I'll just not even bother with the main VFO. Once I'm at 2415, but if I hear some guy that's off, of course, you're going to either hear monkey chatter, that's going to make a big difference. But I'll usually turn the RIT on, zero it up at 0.00, and then if I have to, I can run the RIT control. So just track down the guy if he's off a little bit. I never really use the XIT for shipping the transmit. Yes, thank you, Paul. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Very good. Appreciate it, Alan. Anybody else, north, south, east, or west? Anybody else checking in on the 10-meter net? Please come now. I think we ran out of people. One more time. Anybody want to check into the Mount Juliet Simplex radio net here on 10 meters? Please come in. Hey, you sound good. You sound good, Tom.
Oh, well, thank you. You do too. Yes, we just connected to it.
Yeah, no, you're on the horizontal. Tom, you're on the horizontal.
Yes, I am. I'll start that out.
Yeah, no, it's doing fine. You're doing fine. You're fully readable. Signal's not huge, but it's good enough to listen to.
Oh, you sound great. Good audio and everything.
All righty, very good. That was Tom and Martha, Kilo Bravo 4, Sierra Foxtrot, November. Anybody else? Kevin in Lebanon? I guess Kevin wasn't listening. Anybody else want to check in before we close her up? All righty, that about knocks it down. We had 9 check-ins, which is, I guess, after we normally get 9 to something, 9 to 15 maybe. Anyway, it was a good net. Have a good night. I'm going to close it out. K4PEW. Have a great night.
Thanks, Paul.
You're welcome.